Good morning, everyone. It is 10:36 a.m., Wednesday, January 8th, and I call this fifth day, fourth regular session, SINE to order. At this time, I recognize the delegation clerk to take roll. Before we take roll, can I get everyone to please rise for a moment of silence? At this time, I recognize the clerk to take roll.
Chairman Manglonia Donald,
Present.
Senator Manglonia Paul, Senator Mendiola,
Here.
Representative Ogle.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, there are 3 members present and 1 member absent.
With 3 members present, we have the quorum to proceed with today's delegation session. And at this time, I open the floor for public comment. Looks like we have none, and so we move down to the next item on the agenda, adoption of journal. I recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I'd like to offer a motion to adopt Rota Legislative Delegation Journal number 2312, fourth day, fourth regular session, dated 12/6/2024. So move.
All right, there was a motion made and was seconded. Any objection to the motion? Motion hereby passes. Recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I also like to offer a motion to adopt Rota Legislative Delegation Journal number 2313, fifth day, fourth regular session, SINE, dated 1 or January 8, 2025. So moved.
All right, there was a motion made and was seconded. Any objection to the motion?
Done. Ready.
Motion is hereby adopted. Move down to item D, introduction of local resolutions. We have none. Messages from the governor. Recognize the clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there is 1 governor's communication number 2315.
Any comments from the members? Recognize Rep. Ogle.
Thank you, Chairman. I just would like to give appreciation and gratitude to Governor Arnold Palacios for signing this into law, House Local Bill 23-61 Draft 2, to appropriate the $155,000 for the continued operation of the Rota Casino Gaming. I just want to say that, although we may not see eye to eye with the RCGC commissioners as their standpoint on the passage and sign into law this bill, but we believe with the collaboration and the continued integrity of this legislative body that this is the best interest for the people of Rota. And with that said, we have to move forward and bring some kind of prosperity and hope for the people of Rota. By using this funding appropriation, we hope that this funds has been used in the best manner to jumpstart the casino industry in Rota. Thank you.
Thank you. I recognize Senator Dennis Mendiola.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I also like to just piggyback and just kind of jump in on the House Local Bill number 2361, which was passed and signed into law by the governor. And I do like to commend the governor for signing that into law. And I do ask, like the Rep. Ogo here, I do like to ask that we have patience. I ask the Rota Gaming commissioners to have patience with us so that we can continue to try and work and make this better. A lot of the things that's done here is in consideration of a lot of our constituents and trying to, pass laws that are actually in the best interest of the CNMI. So I just wanted to ask for patience, and in the next delegation, the delegation, Rota delegation, we would like to actually start sitting down and actually working with the commissioners and actually coming up with policies that will be beneficial for our people. So I just like to also jump on that. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Mendiola. I would also like to point out under Governor's Communication 2315 that we did receive a letter that was addressed to the delegation from the RCGC, and they expressed their disappointment, but also urged the governor to veto this legislation. They did bring into question some of the actions that the delegation took to allocate the funds that were received from the license fee. And the delegation responded to that letter that was received from the RCGC, and that the delegation has the authority to allocate and appropriate the funds how we see fit, but also with the advice and consent of the mayor and the council. We did not deviate too far away from what the commission had proposed. I think the only addition that we included in the appropriation was to start addressing the unpaid commissioners that have served before, including any payment to the current commissioners who are still owed. And so we're just looking at ways in which we're trying to address past obligations. In addition to, we can include it in the law the requirement that the municipal treasury shall be the custodian of the funds, and that the municipal treasurer must be bonded before issuing these funds. As far as how they're going to issue it, that will be up to them. But we just wanted to detail that out in the law or in the bill so that they could be reminded. And obviously, this is probably one of the first appropriations we've done during our time as members. And so, whatever challenges there are, we can discuss that with the commission to try to amend the law to make the process more seamlessly and I guess addresses all concerns and that would benefit the entire Rota community. So I just wanted to share that. Any further comments? If there's none, we move on to the next item. Message from the mayor, we have none. Message from municipal council, we have none. Reports and communications from heads of departments and agencies, we have none. House communication, I recognize the clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there's one House Communication number 2334.
Any comments from the members? None. We move on to Senate communications. I recognize the clerk.
Mr. Chairman, there are two Senate Communication numbers 2338 and 2339.
Any comments from the members? None. We move down to delegation matters. We have none. Miscellaneous communications. We have none. Reports of committees. We have none. Unfinished business. We have none. Resolution calendar. We have none. Bill calendar. We have none. Miscellaneous business. At this time, I recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to offer a motion to file all pending communications, as today is our SINE dia, and we address those in the 24th Rota Legislative Delegation. So move.
And further discussion.
Ready.
There being none. Under the motion, Rep. Ogle? All right. There being none, the motion is hereby adopted. Any further under miscellaneous business? Recognize Rep. Ogle.
Thank you, Chairman. I just want to make a short statement. As we conclude the 23rd Rota Legislative Delegation, I extend my deepest appreciation to the delegation members for their exemplary leadership and dedication. To Chairman Senator Donald Manglonia, Floor Leader Dennis Mendiola, and our Secretary Paul Manglonia. Thank you for fostering unity, collaboration, and a smooth delegation process. Your commitment to the betterment of Rota is truly commendable. I also extend my gratitude to the leaders of Rota for their unwavering cooperation and shared vision for our island's progress. Your unification and dedication have significantly contributed to the welfare of our people. Our heartfelt thank you goes to the Legislative Bureau, its supportive staff, and our esteemed legal counsel, Joe Bermudez, our legal assistants, Devin Macranas, Joanne, and Baby Holcook, for your invaluable support and guidance throughout this term. To my office staff, Juanita Mendiola and Kina Lizama, Thank you for holding down the fort and ensuring that our work remained steadfast and efficient. To my parents, siblings, and campaign committee, your untiring support and encouragement have been the foundation of my political journey. I'm forever grateful for your love and belief in me. And to the people of Rota, thank you for placing your trust in me to serve and represent you in this legislative term. Your faith in my endeavors inspires me to continue striving for the betterment of our community. As we move forward, I proudly congratulate our incoming Senate President, Senator Dennis Mandela, a proud and dedicated leader from Rota. I am confident he will excel in this esteemed role in the 24th Sinamay uh, Legislature. Lastly, unfortunately, Senator Paul is not present today, but I bid farewell to our outgoing senator who has devoted over 30 years of his service to the people of Rota. Your contributions and legacy will forever be remembered and appreciated. Best wishes on your new endeavors and retirement. And also in the chamber gallery, I would like to welcome our Senate-elect Ron Calvo. I look forward to working collaborative with you and the rest of the Rota Legislative Body. Thank you. Si Jesus Mosi, Galiso, and maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Rep. Ogo. Recognize floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rep. Ogo, going after you with that lovely statement is going to be tough, but I do want to recognize the 23rd Rota Legislative Delegation and the unity that we brought. It's been a while since I've seen unity, and I'm actually very thankful to the collaborative work that we've done together as a team. Although we didn't accomplish a lot of the shortfalls or the shortcomings of the municipality, the fact that we came together and worked together is it's something to piggyback off and actually bring it into the 24th. I look forward to that unity, and I look forward to the incoming Senator-elect Ronnie Calvo to bring that unity and to actually find solutions for our people and actually work together rather than going at it with each other in terms of right or wrong. And at the end of the day, the election of our people putting us in the seat was really intended for us to look for those solutions. And I commend the team for the work that we've done, and I look forward into moving into the 24th as a team. Allow me to address Senator Paul. As I look at the board here, or the wall, and I look at the presidency, the amount of time he served and the amount of leadership he's brought to this chamber, it's unparalleled. He served over 30 years, and I do commend him. I do respect his service. The amount of service he gave the people of Rota, I think, is commendable, and I look forward to hopefully the delegation or the Senate as a whole introducing a resolution that will commend him for his service. Although we differ in political ideologies, at the end of the day, the interest of the people is always the forefront. Lastly, to the delegation team, to include the sports staff, thank you for having patience with us. I know we're not always the easiest to work with, but at the end of the day, again, as I stated, it's the interest of our people, and we try and find middle grounds to try and get things done. So I thank you for your untiring service to the delegation. Mr. Chairman, I look forward to our 24th Rota Legislative Delegation, and I hope that we can bring this unity and work towards a solution that is grounded on the people's interests. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Mendiola. Unfortunately, Senator Paul isn't here today, but I would like to express my appreciation and gratitude for the contributions he's made over the past 6 years that I've served with him. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank the delegation staff and the LB staff that have contributed to the way the delegation has operated and the success of the work that we've done in the delegation. And so thank you, delegation staff and LB staff, for your tireless efforts in assisting the members with legislations or information that you've gathered to assist us in making these the decisions that benefits our people. I do want to say that of the 3 terms that I've worked with the delegation, this would probably be the first time we've actually worked well in terms of airing out our concerns and differences and addressing that before coming into every session. And so that, you know, it's something that we want to share with our people, that we continue to work towards a common goal, and that we promise to continue working with the municipal leaders in addressing the concerns that have been shared. The mayor has been very helpful, but also she has also been very forthcoming with the challenges that she faces, and that we as members try to work together in addressing those concerns, and calling in agencies that she's been having difficulty gathering information from. And so we continue to work together to push forth initiatives that would benefit our people, and that we want to assure you that there are a lot of projects that are coming down the pipeline. A lot of these take time because there are so many federal funding opportunities that are coming down, and a lot of it is held up in the federal level. From what we've heard, even during our Senate sessions and our Senate meetings, that there's all these requirements, including environmental assessments that are still pending with NEPA and all of that stuff. But we don't want to push forth information without getting actual answers, that rather than have people keep depending on a timeline, that and that if that time comes and the project hasn't pushed forward, we don't want to disappoint our people. But there are a lot of projects that are coming down the pipeline. We are using some of our infrastructure money to address the infrastructure needs in our district. And so we'll continue to push forth with these projects, and hopefully that would provide more opportunities for our people. And we continue to ask our people to reach out to each members to share their concerns, so that we can address that expeditiously through our respective houses or through the delegation. And so I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the people of Rota for continuing to place their trust in us. And I wish and welcome Senator-elect Ron Calvo the very best as we work together in the upcoming legislature to continue the fight of addressing our challenges, as well as providing for economic benefit and opportunities for people of Rota. And with that, any further under miscellaneous? If there's none, we move down to announcements. Anything from the members? Recognize Rep. Ogle.
Give me a second here. Let me just pull out the flyer. I was so immersed in the statements been shared in here. So I was shared a flyer by the new organization called Tara MD, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably received that flyer. They're having some there's a they call it pre-inauguration celebration for the patients here that are residing in Saipan for Tinian and Rota. And if you do have time, I know there's a inaugural mass on Saturday, but this is going to be up to 2 p.m. So if you guys have time, please do stop by. They are, inviting us to be present at their, gathering for this event. Thank you. And that will be on January 11 from 12 to 2 p.m. And it's going to be over at Aslito Medical Referral. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rep. Ogle. Anything else from the members? If there's none, we move on to the next item, adjournment, and I recognize floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I move to adjourn, sign a dia, subject to the call of the chair. So move.
All right, there was a motion made and was seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. The session hereby adjourns. Sine dia at 10:56 p.m. or a.m. Thank you.